All right, kids, stop complaining about being bored and get on your drum kits. Like this. We can have some fun on drums. All right, yes. Let's break the lockdown boredom and play some drums together. So today I'm going to do just a little bit of a beginner's, not so much beginner, real beginner, but just early stages one, just for you drummers who are still in the early stages of what you're doing. Okay, so the way we hold our sticks, reminder, bring your sticks down so they're just below your wrist here, and that's where you should grip with your forefinger hooked and your thumb placed in on top like that, so it's a saddle, and that's the way you hold it. And then you bring the back of your hand to the top, the palm of your hand goes underneath, and the stick should swing in your hand underneath your hand like this, with these fingers just loosely gripping to control the amount of bounce that the stick has. Okay? Remember that. Remember to relax, and then we're just going to start with hi-hats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick drum on the 1. You know the drill. And when you got that, you're going to come in with the snare on the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, one thing to remember about the drums is that the slower the beat is, the higher the sticks should come. And this is a way that you can help yourself stay in time really well. So if you've got a slow beat, you want to take more time to get between each beat. So more time to get to the drum. So a bigger distance helps that. And if you make that distance consistent, then that helps you to stay in time nicely. So if we do a slow beat, I'm lifting the sticks right up here near my face for that. As I go faster, if I want to do a faster beat, if I bring the sticks down to just this high now, let's see how we go. And that's just hitting at the same speed, the same velocity, so hitting with the same force, but just changing how high your sticks are. And if we want to go a little bit faster, if I bring the sticks down around about this height, at the top of the pin of the hi-hat stand, just like that, and faster. So just bring your sticks down for faster, higher for slower, and try and bring them to the same spot. So once you've worked out what the speed is and the height, the comfortable height for your sticks to keep that speed going, notice where it is, how high the stick is, and try and keep it around about that area, just loosely in that area, and you'll find that your tempo will stay really nicely. If you're lifting your sticks going like one high and then one low, you're going to end up with funny beats. Like that, which sounds terrible. And you don't want to play with someone who's playing like that because you don't know when the next beat's going to come. So the same applies when you're doing your tom roll. So on a slow beat, to get those tom rolls, and if it was faster, go faster. Very good. All right, so with all that in mind, let's now play just a really nice solid rock beat together. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with just one kick, but then I'm going to put 2 kicks in after a little while. And with those 2 kicks, the first time I do it, I'm going to be doing the 2 kicks on the 1 and the 2 of the second bar. So the first bar will be 1 kick, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, Good. Right, so practice that one for a little while. Practice it slowly, like this. High sticks, and remember to space your kicks out to the same distance as the hi-hats are apart. And then, after you've done that for a couple of minutes, nice and slow and even at that speed, then speed it up to this. Play it at that speed for a little while. Cool, good. And once you've got that, then we'll do the other 2 kick thing, which is on the 4 and the 1. So, oh, sorry, no, that was the wrong one. Start again. Get that one? Good. After you've practiced that one at a couple of speeds, then I want you to do the backbeat. And the backbeat is the one where the kick comes on the 2 in the second bar. So the first one's on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Slow to begin with, and then once you've got that, see how you go with that. Now, just something to, once you've pause here and go back and practice what you need to, but just a little reminder, remember to keep checking how you're holding your sticks. And if you're stiffening up and starting to use all of your arm, your whole arm to play, you need to remember to relax your shoulders and just use your wrists like this. It's much harder to play drums like that, especially for any period of time. So there's that. And then also just making sure that your beats are really on with each other. So once you set up this little grid pattern with the hi-hat, make sure that every beat is right on time with those hi-hats. And it takes a little bit of time to get that. So just be patient with yourself and keep practicing. We all need to keep practicing that, including me. I'm a bit sloppy sometimes with that because I'm not a professional full-time drummer. But anyway, so the next thing we're going to do after that is, so you've done your 2 double kick, you've done your backbeat, and then you can start to mix a few things and add a few more kick drums in when you like, and some extra snares. So I'm talking about making up new beats. So you can go 4 bars where you've got a kick on the 1, then the second bar in the 1 and the 2, and then the third bar with a backbeat, and then coming into the 4th bar with a kick on the 4 and the 1. So that would be like this. And there's lots of different varieties of things that you can do with mixing up just those basic few elements. So here's another one, for instance. If you like that beat, pause now, just keep playing that one that I just played, to do that for a while until you get it, okay? And then come back to this. So this is another one that you can do. And this one's gonna have kick on the 1, and then the 4-1, and then a backbeat, and then the 4-1 again. So. Started thinking about something else in there and made a little mistake, but then you get the idea. That's good. That's a cool little beat. We're getting into sort of hip hop territory with that beat. And then there's the other video that if you want to have a look at how to build from a stomp beat, that's another video that I've already done. Okay, so that's all good. So for beginners, you just stick with building those first few beats and building off that. And you can look forward to and challenge yourself to do all these other things. That's great. And more advanced drummers who find that sort of stuff pretty easy, the things for you to work on are speed and consistency. So being able to maintain your tempo really well for 3 to 4 minutes, that's your challenge. So actually time yourself and do it with a metronome if you can at different speeds, and make those beats complex. But it's not good drumming is not always about playing more complex beats. It's not about that. It's not about showing off all the time and doing lots of things on the drums. It's more about being able to stay solid and use tasteful elements as we go. So we'll start using cymbals more and a few little more tom rolls. I'll do another video in a minute about fruit salad, the game of fruit salad, which a lot of you already know. So we'll just put a bit of that in another video soon. All right, that's plenty to go on with for